Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 126 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are just finally getting some sulfuric acid out of this setup here. Very tiny amounts, but still it's something. We will slowly get more as we get more sulfuric wastewater in, and hopefully that should ramp up at some point here, but we shall see. But yeah, we have some, and that means we should be getting some up here. But we are not. Why is that? Oh, these pipes are just not connected. Okay. I guess that makes sense then. Okay, so that's connected. This seems so wasteful. But I think we have all the clarifiers we need. Could we maybe squeeze two more in just to make it look a little bit more orderly? We could actually. I think. Yep. At least if these are not here. Why do I not have any more power poles? Did we run out somewhere? I believe we made all of this in the last episode, so I would expect it to have missing power poles here, but it doesn't look like it. No. But these need to move in here or something. We could add these. It just makes it look a little bit more efficient, I guess. Efficient use of space, even though it's not necessary. And now this is not powered. We could add a power pole up here, I guess. If we also added or moved one of these in here. But maybe we should just not do this and accept that it looks a little off. Because this works. I'm pretty sure at least. Now we get sulfuric acid in here and we actually get crystal slurry. Good. So we are taking care of some of these geodes. Good. We obviously need more, but we need everything to run for a bit to get more wastewater. We could, of course, remove all of the setups that do not include these clarifiers. Or replace them with setups that do, because that is a general problem here. But maybe we're actually doing okay. We obviously still have a lot, but we're making chunks at least. And if we make chunks, we make more sulfuric wastewater. Maybe we should disconnect these. Because, well, it doesn't really make a difference, I think. This will still produce the same amount of sulfuric wastewater, and these, as long as they're working, are producing sulfuric wastewater. Okay. Should probably move this at some point. Just move it over here where we don't need to have anything anyway. I'm not sure why I decided to put it here. Also, there's lots of sulfur in here if we ever need it. What else do we have planned here? We have some more landfill production. And this is just what we have already done. Same with this. Then I guess it's back to blue science, which we should now be producing laser flash fuel if we have enough wastewater, which we do not still. We have a tiny amount. And the only thing that would help on that is, of course, to replace all of these setups. I would really like to have normal construction robots for that, though. Can we hack a construction robot setup? Because I don't think I'm ready to automate them. Robotics and construction robots. We can make this. We can make this. So we should also be able to make most of this except for the flying robot frame, which requires batteries and electric engine units. Engine units and lubricant. I think we're currently getting rid of lubricant. This is base mineral oil, but I think that's what is needed. So maybe we should do something about that. But this is only produced if we get more sulfuric wastewater, so that keeps being the problem. What we can do, I guess, is just make one more of the new setups with the clarifiers down under this. Did I forget up here that we only make 1.5 belts out of this stuff? I probably did. Also, it seems like I have made a mistake up there. Or maybe I have made a mistake down here, I'm not sure. Because one of these belts needs to be a full belt, and one of them needs to be... Or maybe not, we're actually just prioritizing this belt. So if this is half a belt or something, then the rest is balanced towards it. And cut here, yeah, okay, so it doesn't really matter. But we should only be producing enough up here for this side of the setup. So we can hijack these from down here. And I guess we should do that. Good, no forcing needed there. That's a good sign, normal. And I just remembered, we still haven't put down these air filters. Actually, let's go do that, because I keep forgetting about it. It's not like we'll really need that production right now, but it keeps nagging at the back of my mind all the time, so yeah. We are doing it. And then we can get rid of any extra of these, I guess. Is this supposed to be connected to anything? I don't think so. Ah. Okay, so we're done with that. Good. And then we need a lot of stuff. Let's grab some more of those, some more underground. Precious and belt. We need a bunch of pipe and crystallizers and filtering machines. Let's start with that. Actually, we need a lot more power poles as well. Can we just get a little bit of space here? I bet it's in here. So we have some space for power poles now, that's good. Since we removed the chest in this setup from in here, is there a reason why we even bring the sulfur in? I don't think so. This is plenty inserter capacity for whatever we need. So I think I actually want to re-blueprint that for the 100th time or something. No, don't do that. Delete, move, good. We need more inline storage tanks. And of course the water is far away here, but oh well. We can make it work, I think. It still needs to go up from here. At least if this is the bottom of the setup. Where are offshore pumps? I'm out of nanobots again. Dang it. We use too many. We needed nanobots first of all, and we need electrolyzers. And I think that might be it. That's enough. We don't need those right now. Let's just go with everything. Go, nanobots, go. Maybe it's worth working towards construction robots and robots in general before we actually do blue science. I know it's a distraction from our goal at the moment, but if we need a lot more sulfuric wastewater, I don't want to do this manually all the time. Where are robots? If we want to do a lot more sulfuric wastewater, we should get robots to do it for us, I guess. This should be in its own thing. This should be in its own thing, I think. Actually, we have everything for this. Do have, or we will have base mineral oil at least, and I think we get residual gas from somewhere as well. Type of it at least. And are we burning an extra? Yes. Okay. So that should all be possible. This should be possible. Only thing is, where do we build this? Do we bring sulfuric acid to the bus, or do we build this somewhere else? Have these on the or at the fluid bus, I guess. I'm not sure if we actually have sulfuric acid yet. Probably not. But we have plastic, and we could just shift that over, but then we need to export something else. And then bring in sulfuric acid as well. I really wish we had just turned this 90 degrees, and maybe we should do that before I make myself regret it even more. We can build it all the way down here if we want to, just to make sure that we have enough space for belts and stuff. It's just that this will grow forever, and it gets more and more annoying when you have to import and export stuff. On the other hand, that would also be easier with construction robots. Yeah, I think we need to build some batteries first. Could even just do a temporary setup of it, I guess. And maybe that's what we should do with this thing we want to move stuff for. This we would have to build base mineral oil. We could still do a temporary setup for electric engine units, just bring in this by hand. Or we could go move everything here now. So many options. Did this setup at least finish? Can we call that one thing done? No, we have not connected everything. And we need to put in some filters as well. Where is the chests? Have any filters left here? No, I think I brought... No, we have some here. Oh. This is all not running, of course, because we don't have any sulfur. Good, we get slurry. And we get sludge. Good. We should probably connect this as well. This is supposed to go out here, okay. We just have something from down south connect with that. We do need a different recipe here though, before we merge everything. Start. I think that is it. Good. Then we need to stop this stuff. This should be enough capacity for the production up here. Well, we can have another 2 setups connect to this, and it should be good. Of course, we won't get 3 full belts, or even 3 balanced belts out of this, but it's fine. Everything is fine. We need to connect these geodes to our new geode processing area before that also ceases to work. That should be here, I guess. Which is a problem. How did we do this down here? We didn't have this in the way, okay. So we need to go under here or something. Just run it here. I guess we can. That is free all the way, so sure. And we will just here. From here it should be fine, because this is where we get out and use that lane. Good. Sure, we're entirely ready for this, but let's do it anyway. We do have some landfill, so that is good. So then we can fill out this. And actually have straight lines here. Nice. Now where does this need to go? It's purple, I think. And it needs to go all the way to the far end here. It's coming good. That's one more setup that is going to work a little bit better in the future, at least. There, yes. Let's actually go and clean out all of our junk. And then I can start deciding if I can manage moving all of the fluid stuff. I said to get rid of the junk, so let's not go past our junk house, junkyard, whatever you want to call it. So everything down here should be junk, right? Junk. Don't think I want to carry those around. Good. So if we re-enable this, nothing goes in. Okay. This is actually also junk for now. We are keeping a little bit of iron, copper, and steel, just in case we need to handcraft stuff like inline storage tanks. But I'm not gonna craft anything more advanced on that, except for maybe stuff that requires these basic electronic things, basic circuits. Let's just grab less than a bunch, or less than a stack of those. And I got a little bit too much of that again. Okay. I need to get rid of some of this, but I think we can just store that in the car. For now, at least. Of nanobots, so let's just grab some more. I guess we don't really have a lot of belt down there yet, so it might not be the worst thing to do with nanobots, but still, whoops. So the problem with putting it down here is, of course, that we need to figure out how much space we leave for future belts, but more importantly, future pipes. On the other hand, we don't really need to bring any pipes to the left from here, I don't think. So if we ever need more space for pipes, we can just move future buildings down. I guess that should work. I don't see too much trouble with that, at least. So if we just leave a little bit of space here for extra builds, in case we need to bring something back in the future, then I guess we could have our fluid bus running along from here. Or maybe not. Maybe we need more space. Because if we build pipes out here and have a fluid bus, I don't want the future of the normal bus to be below the fluid bus, so I would prefer if we could have these on top always, have enough space for that. And I'm not sure how much space we would need for that, but without knowing the future, let's just go for something like this. 5 more 4 belt thingies. So we would need to move all of this except for the belt. And maybe we should just ignore all belt and pipe for now. And just go for this. I don't want those. Because this isn't really too much, I don't think. And then we can just start this here. I think we want to leave some space next to this farming science for actually making some of the garden stuff and whatever else we needed here. Do we still need to leave space for the pipe, even though we don't have it in the blueprint, of course. So something like here. And then move it out a little bit. We do need to remove some buildings, but that's fine. Let's get started on that. If we just remove this, I think we can put in the new stuff. And that is without actually removing all the processing just yet. Because I do prefer to get the new stuff working before we entirely remove the old stuff. Remove the production in case we need it for something. Okay. Just a little bit more space in here. Yeah, of course, that's why we emptied our junk. Is that everything? Yes. So let's just put it here. No, again, we need space for pipes, so we put it around here, I guess. That doesn't cause problems, good. Now these belts will just connect directly to the bus instead of going out to a semi-bus and then having that connect. I was thinking that we would have all the machines needed to actually finish this, but of course we didn't remove everything yet. So also we removed power, so we might as well just get it out of the way, I guess. I think I will just finish removing all of this between episodes. And then I'll see you when it's all at least removed. I will try not to. Well, maybe I will put this down. It's not gonna be exciting or anything. So I guess I will do that. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.